Alright, today I want to do a video about this car right here, how it came to be. I just painted it myself using a couple of products. Some of the YouTube guys I've been following and watching, they use. I've watched a couple, one more than others because he seems to be pretty knowledgeable about what he does and everything. And I really like it, the way he explains everything. He's not rushed or anything like some people are, like maybe even I am too. Um, I just want to say a shout out to that gentleman. I don't know his name, but he's on the channel GT Performance. He does automotive and, well, he's been showing a lot of painting using products pretty much anybody can get a hold of. These right here is what I used. This is everything I used to paint that vehicle right there. I did it yesterday. It took me from about 3 to 5 o'clock to do it. Not a big investment in time, a couple of hours, maybe a little bit longer. But I used pretty much everything he's shown. There's a few things maybe he hasn't, or a couple things like the alcohol. I don't remember seeing him show that. That's what I used to wipe down the panel since I didn't have any other type of thing. But I used some this global base right here, and it comes with the hardener. It's a 4-to-1. I think it's 4-to-1 is what I say. Forgot what it says. Yes, 4-to-1 ratio on that one. I use the kind of hard to see. Let me move it down here. The Aoi High Blue from Eye Candy Pigments. Amazing company. Their colors are awesome. I have another project that I did and it came out amazing. Maybe you've seen it in my other videos. There's an orange side-by-side in there, and that's what I used. I would say for the price, bar none, the best. Rust-Oleum. Typical buy at Home Depot Rust-Oleum there. I think I paid 17 bucks a, what do you call it, quart. I used 2 of those at the big box store. Shout out to Home Depot. Just want to say it works great. I got the satin black. I'm not sure if you can read that because I got the paint on it, but I got satin black. Sprayed that as the base. The epoxy, appliance epoxy. I've used this before to paint motorcycle frames, and by far it's been the most durable. And so when doing the chrome deletes on these things, I use something that I could get in the front and back and kind of seal it up, just so it's less likely to chip, as I have to do the rear of the rear window still. I'll tape that up and do that sometime in the future, but that's not important to me right now. Just getting a good coat of paint on it was pretty important. But yeah, the Rust-Oleum, I think they're 9 bucks a can, maybe even they've probably gone up since then. I bought these a while back, and I keep some on hand since I use them quite often for different projects or whatever I need to paint, black or white. They only come in those 2 colors, so whenever I do, I get those when I can. Also on his channel, which is GT Performance, he uses a wireless milk frother to stir his paints. Seems to work great. I've used it in mine and had no issues. The alcohol, which is a typical Walmart brand, I used it to wipe down the vehicle prior to painting or, putting them down the base coat. Pretty cheap, pretty reasonable, 3 bucks. These 2 the tape and drapes. I'm pretty sure I bought those on Temu. Those are, I think I paid 7 bucks for each of those, but they were sets of 4, so great deal. And I keep some around because I do use them quite often. This right here, this I don't know the brand. It was also a Temu gun, but I believe for $25, I didn't get this part because this part I had. I got the pressure regulator, which is fairly accurate, I would say, for something off of Temu. The gun worked great, shot flawlessly. It also came with, I think it was 10 of these containers for it. So I just mixed it in my mixing cups, poured it in there, into the actual container. It has a graduated container so you can see how much fluid's left, but works great. And yeah, I think it was 25 bucks. So all in all, I'm not out a whole bunch of money. And I've got a car. It's not my only car. I have other vehicles. I have actually quite a few vehicles. If you saw in the video, there's 1, 2, 3 motorcycles back there. There's other stuff. And it's just, I got a ton of stuff. The projects that are working and stuff like that. But this right here, painted that. I do need to do the cleanup. I got overspray on some of the stuff because I didn't tape it down properly. I did a quick job on it, trust me. It's nothing professional, but it's shiny. I gotta still do the buff and cut because I ran out of clear towards the end. So I either gotta sand it down again and throw another coat of clear on it, or another couple of coats of clear on it to get it to where I wanted to. But for the most part, without a whole lot of body work, just a good sand down with, I believe it was 400. Then I went over it with 800. This is just with a typical Harbor Freight DA sander, nothing special. I got it right here. Something I already had. This guy right here, the Bauer brand. I use Bauer on everything. I mean, I have it, well, right there. I have some up there. I got a ton of stuff from Bauer. I even use it at work because I kind of I use drills, I use impacts, I use ratchets, and all those are Bauer, and they have been workhorses for the probably 7 years that I used them, and I've only replaced one impact, and that was the small hex driver impact. So shout out to Bauer. But I want to just say thank you to GT's Performance for guiding me through this. I told him, or I made a comment on one of his websites that I would follow up with a video. So I hope, sir, that this does you a great honor. You've helped me, and I appreciate all the help you've done. To all your subscribers, you're great. To all the, my subscribers, which I don't have very many, but hey, I'm hopeful. I'll keep doing these little projects and showing you what I used throughout the builds. If any of y'all have looked at any of my shops, this is my first shop. It's rough. I mean, I don't have the insulation in here, but as you can see, I've got insulation going up. The other one I'm doing the insulation on. I learned from this one on what not to do, so it's a little bit, more, a little bit more well thought out. This one I'm still working on. I've got those Amazon lights that I've used. There's, there they are. I have quite a few of them, and even though they are pretty bright, I still found that while I was spraying in here with the doors closed, you can see where I sprayed a little bit darker here, a little bit darker there. I didn't have enough lights, so now that I learned that, I will be adding more lights. But once again, thank you to GT's Performance for helping me achieve that. You guys have a great day. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll try to answer all your questions in a timely manner. Got a lot of projects going. But thank you guys. Have a great day.